I did all those things, I'd be taking some lessons from Dr. Malone. This is the way to do it, to go by satellite and give a real competitive choice there. I don't know who you quoted there, but they're quite right. We're not going to eat their lunch. If we could have 8 or 10% of this business, we'd be very happy.
What happens if a single entity has those products?
We are here simply asking for an opportunity to give choice and competition. We're not asking for any advantages in that at all. We would have thought that this was something which we hope very much can be treated in a bipartisan way. It's the most generally agreed principle in America that we should have competition in the marketplace, and that's all we're asking to give.
Mr. Hubbard.
No confidence by the consumer that they see a good price-value relationship involved.
What happens if a single entity has those products and we now come to a Fox station in the Boston market and say we want retransmission rights, we want those programs on our cable system? As the world currently stands, they have the right to deny it and say it will only appear on the News Corp satellite system.
That is a different proposition than I thought we were discussing today.
Right, and certainly knows that we can't afford that. One of our problems going into this business, for instance, is that direct television has... This is conjecture. I don't believe that we're going to, or Mr. Hubbard and his partners at DSS, put the cable business out of business. I think we can be very competitive to them. I think people like Mr. Hofstadter, who's merged with a telephone company and has the capital to improve their cable and their services, that will probably make very little effect on him.
Would it bother you if you did put them out of business?
Well, this is a competitive society. A lot of people are trying to put me out of business, I can assure you.
Up next year and double or triple the seat. And according to the Washington Post article by Mark Landler, the whole thing is just silly, said Deck. Difficulties in daily business. What has happened here is the expectations have not only not been met, the opposite